Okay, so in our final video for this section here on the product and quotient rule, we're faced with a problem that involves both multiplication and division. So we actually have both a product and a quotient. We could elect to do this using both the product and quotient rules. But whoa, why would we ever want to do that when we can multiply out x minus 1 times 2x squared minus 1 first? It is far, far easier. Can't get around the quotient rule being needed, but we can definitely at least avoid having to use the product rule as well. Because the product rule mixed in with the quotient rule would just make things really, really messy. So first thing I did is I'm just distributing through there. X times 2x squared gives me 2x cubed. X times minus 1 makes that minus x. Minus 1 and 2x squared makes that minus 2x squared. And a minus 1 and a 1. Minus 1 makes that plus 1. And that's just over the denominator, x cubed plus 4. So now I've changed it into a quotient. If you want to rewrite it so that it's in the proper order, for descending order of exponents, you can. I will later on, but for now, just kind of expanded everything out. And so now it's in a good enough form, simplified enough, that we can now go ahead and do our quotient rule. And again, I'm not going to write out times the derivative of stuff here, because hopefully you're getting a little comfortable now with leaving that out and just jumping to the derivative. So here, this is going to be the bottom, x cubed plus 4 times the derivative of the top. And we just go through here a piece at a time. Derivative of 2x cubed is going to be 6x squared. I'm going to jump to that minus 2x squared because it's in order, and I have kind of a lifetime of writing things this way, and I need to write it in the proper order. So minus 2x, derivative of 2x squared there would be minus 4x, and derivative of the minus x would just be minus 1, and derivative of plus 1 is 0. And then that's going to be minus the top, all that stuff, times the derivative of the bottom. Derivative of x cubed plus 4 is just 3x squared. Okay. And then that will be all over x cubed plus 4 to the second power. Now here we are faced with a bunch of simplifying that we need to do, and we do need to be very careful. As I was putting these notes together, I made a couple of mistakes. Fortunately, I caught those before I got on here to create this video. So we do have to be very careful. So remember here we have this binomial times the trinomial. We have to take everything in the first polynomial times everything in the second one. And so I start to work that out. X cubed and 6x squared gives me 6x to the 5th. X cubed in the minus 4x gives me minus 4x to the 4th. And x cubed in 1 makes that minus x cubed. And then we have 4 times 6x squared is going to be 24x squared. And 4 times minus 4x is going to be a minus 16x. And a 4 times minus 1 will be a minus 4. Okay, and then we move over to the second part here, where we're going to have a negative sign distributing through, as well as that 3x squared. So we've got to be really careful on our signs here, and do our arithmetic carefully. So taking that thing times each one. So it's going to be 3x squared and 3x squared and 2x to the third is going to be 6x to the 5th with the minus sign in front. So minus 6x to the 5th. And then 3x squared with the negative 2x squared would be negative, but because of the minus sign out front, it's going to become plus 6x to the 4th. And then a minus 3x squared to go with the minus x. When we attach the negative sign, is going to become plus 3x to the third. And then finally, 3x squared with the 1 will make that minus 3x squared. You might notice if you're following, look at this example in the notes, I did make a mistake that I did not catch, didn't get caught in those notes. So I had a plus 6x cubed. So forgot that that one didn't have a 2. So again, really easy in these problems to make mistakes. So please be very, very careful. And then that's divided by x cubed plus 4 squared. And even being careful, we can sometimes still make mistakes. So try to keep the frustration level down. It is really easy to get frustrated. Everything seems like you did it right, but one little mistake throws everything off. So as we continue here, I want to go through and group my like terms. Noticing I have 6x to the fifths, that will all go away. 4x to the fourth, and a 6x to the fourth. A minus x cubed, and a 3x cubed. A 24x squared, and a minus 3x squared. The 16x and the minus 4 don't have any like terms. So the x to the fifths are gone. So first things first, we have minus 4x to the fourth and 6x to the fourth. We're going to have 2 of them. And then we're going to have a minus x cubed to go with our 3x cubed. That's going to give us a 2x cubed. And a minus, let's see here, 24x squared now to go with the 3x squared gives us 21x squared. And now we have our minus 16x and our minus 4. And then that's all going to be over the bottom function squared there. And again, if that's kind of coming in a little low there, x cubed plus 4 squared. X cubed plus 4 quantity squared there. X cubed plus 4 quantity squared. And again, I know that's coming in, maybe getting cut off a little on the bottom because of my screen recorder doesn't quite grab that image all the way down there. Actually, let me see if I can pop that up. I was hoping that that would show up a little better for you, but it doesn't seem like it's coming up any better there. So that's x cubed plus 4 quantity squared there in the bottom. So that was a pretty rough problem there. A lot of algebraic simplification to do there. So again, just be careful on those. And again, try not to get too frustrated.